Because our Christmas cards are impossible to read, I'm going to videotape me reading it. Here we go. It was a pretty spectacular year on Elizabeth Street in Salt Lake City. Most notably, Jess and Jake got engaged. Jake could not have come up with a more thoughtful way to propose. Surrounded by Jess's family and Jake's parents wielding sparklers in her childhood backyard, on the 3rd of July, Jake got down on one knee and Jess said yes. For the middle-aged, dating around, exhausted duo, it's been an unbelievable turn of events. And less surprising, they haven't planned a single aspect of the wedding, apart from dance choreography and music to be played. Start with what you're good at might be their motto. They'll get it sorted eventually. If you haven't been clued in by the constant emails, mailers, requests for buyer's consultations, social media posts, begging to attend their fall event, and every conversation you've had with her, Jess is a realtor. Be patient with her. She is trying to find the perfect balance of marketing herself against being avoided at parties. She has had a few closing in her first 9 months, along with her business partner, Tony, who has been a blessing in this pursuit. Jake, Booty, and Chase have seen great success in the growing of their concrete flooring remodel business, Industry Concrete. And although it has not come without hiccups, teachable moments, and supply chain fun, the boys have managed to stay above water and even found some good times throughout the dust and paperwork. The busy year hasn't lent much time for home improvement. They still don't have a kitchen. However, they have realized that neither of them are too attached to appearances, and with a mud sink and 2 sawhorses to place a plank of wood, a gas stove and a refrigerator, they've made some delicious meals together, listening to jazz music and dancing around their non-kitchen. They've fully embraced their midlife crises, realizing their gallivanting around as performers had reached its full potential, which they regularly share stories of with one another and are wide-eyed by the other's tenacity, talent, and courage, and are focused on paying off the debt they accrued while living all those tenacious, skillful pursuits. To be an adult behaving like a kid again. Speaking of their time as performers, don't misunderstand that they will never dance nor play music again. It has transitioned to a hobby for them both. Speaking for Jessica, it is quite a relief to allow the demands of dance training and the hustle of getting professional work as a teacher or adjudicator or insert job description for a washed-up dancer. She is so looking forward to how this lifelong pursuit will evolve in the decades to come. Jake is looking forward to the release of an album with his band, The Bully, as well as a reunion show with his band, The Devil Well, in the spring of 2022. I'm excited about that too. 2021 brought a lot of time in the mountains hiking, cooking dinners from the cheapest ingredients Jake could possibly find from the local Smiths, which is not so much a necessity of their budget, but more a head math game that Jake likes to play at the grocery store. Laughing at Jake's witty one-liners and Jess's goofy quirks, socializing with the best people Salt Lake City has to offer, watching a season of Braves games in Jake's case, and listening to Jake commentate a season of Braves games in Jess's, celebrating all the big events of the year at Olive Garden for some coincidental reason, and laughing at each other's less appealing attributes. Jess is learning how to rotate lids back on things so Jake doesn't spill the contents on the floor with a stream of creative curses, and Jake is learning how to wash his hands. Jess learned how to make a delicious flan from Jake's sister Amanda, as well as learned the Instapot. They made a couple trips to Nebraska where they played with the kids, rode a combine, had the best conversations with family around a fire and the chaos of children. They also nearly blew up Jake's mom at the 4th of July with a firework display fueled by testosterone and freedom. Thank God she's still with us. In Utah, they had tasty Sunday dinners at Amanda and Clark's with whatever family was traveling through that week. There was always a lot of volleyball, trampoline time, and hilarious comments from Jake's nieces. Life is pretty good, to quote Larry David. The Braves won the World Series on Jess's birthday, and they celebrated at, that's right, Olive Garden. So, in Jake's view, things really couldn't be better. One message they regularly help to remind each other of is to find commonality with any and all humans, regardless of race, sexuality, religious beliefs, political views, etc. This time of year generally nurtures a reset, some fresh forgiveness, and an evaluation of what's important. I suppose what they are getting at here is to convey a message of peace on earth and goodwill toward women and men. Women. They truly are grateful for your presence in their lives and wish you the merriest of Christmases and happiest of holidays. Jake and Jess. There you go. If you don't have better than 20/20 vision, then now you can read our Christmas card. Merry Christmas.